Baseball has been good to Mason head baseball coach Curt Bly. After years of playing baseball in Little League, high school, and college, and then paying his dues as an assistant coach, Bly is now the helm of the Mason baseball program. When Bly took over the program, he had to make some tough decisions on who his assistant coaches were going to be. And while Bly relies heavily on those coaches, his most cherished relationship is with a junior member on the baseball staff. That would be his son, 10-year-old Brady Bly.
You know, Brady's been our bat boy for 4 years now, almost 5, and it's just a great opportunity to spend time with him, to have him be a part of the team, learn the game, learn from the other players, and you know, I thoroughly enjoy every minute that he's here with us.
Brady, decked out in his number 7 Comet gear, fits right in with the team. He takes his job very seriously as bat boy, but since he's been on the diamond for so long, he also is known to make some pretty astute observations about the team's performance.
Sometimes I get a little frustrated because we're missing ground balls or something, like it'll just go right past them.
Being a high school coach can be time-consuming, which means a lot of time away from home for Coach Bly. However, being on the baseball field is kind of like a second home for Bly, especially when he gets to hang out every day at the ballpark with his son.
Really, our whole family, you know, bleeds green and buys into our program and supports us. My wife, my other 2 children, my daughter Corinne's actually done some Batgirl duties this year for the first time. So, you know, a lot of the times when we're at the ballpark, you know, Brady's in the dugout and Corinne and Gavin and my wife are 5 feet away in the stands. So it's definitely, I think, a family, a family thing for us. And while it does take me away from home a lot, you know, they're here an awful lot of the time too.
Brady, who also plays baseball, enjoys hanging out at the field with his dad and the team. However, when Brady is at the field, he takes his job very seriously.
I mean, I'm not the biggest role, obviously, but I've been told that I have a pretty big role in helping the team.
When Brady's at the ballpark in his uniform, he fits right in with the team. Players on the Comet baseball team look at Brady just like he's one of the guys.
I think he's important for keeping our team morale up, whether we make an error in the field or have a bad at bat or something. We come back and he's always kind of goofing around and just keeping us happy. I think Coach Bly expects us to act well in front of Brady and kind of set a good example as baseball players and people. But he seems to hold Brady the same standard as us in the dugout, staying focused on the game and whatnot.
It's pretty fun to know pretty much like all the players, and I mean, most people would think it's probably like really, really cool, but like I guess I've been doing it for so long, it's just like, it's kind of like going to a Little League game now. It's like I've been doing it for so long that it's like one of my everyday things that I do.
I think he's great in the dugout. I mean, he's a lot of fun. He's always messing around with us. We're always messing with him. He's always a good time, and most importantly, he saves us energy by, I mean, he is the bat boy, so he's always getting the bats. He saves us energy. While you're on deck, you don't have to worry about picking the bat up and getting it back in the dugout. He just goes out, gets it, and you can get prepared for your at-bat.
Coach Bly has been playing or coaching baseball for most of his life, and in that time, people have been passing down their love of the game. For Bly, he hopes these moments will create lasting memories for he and his son.
Yeah, I'd say probably the district championship last year against Milford. It's when I first really noticed him buying into the game. You know, not just being here to pick up the bats, but, you know, sitting right behind us, chattering, you know, encouraging the players, doing the baseball talk type thing. It's when, you know, I really noticed, you know, he's becoming really a part of the team, not just, you know, my son picking up the bats, but really into the game and engaged, and that was special to see that.
Baseball has always been a sport that's been passed down between fathers and sons. Fathers look forward to the day that they can take their son to the ballpark or even play their first game of catch. For Curt Bly, the field has always been a place where he can mentor his players, but also that home away from home where he can create lasting memories with his most trusted assistant coach. And maybe someday, Brady Bly will take part in that rite of passage of handing down his love of the game to his own son. I'm Tori Mcvey, MBC Sports.